Well, I just put some hay the cow's been eating, scooped a bunch of it up, a couple of bucketfuls loads, and threw it in the chicken pen. And then one way to get the chickens to scatter it all out for you is throw your chicken feed in there. They like scratch. I give them scratch just about every night to get them right before they go to bed, and throw that scratch or something else they like, whatever they like, throw it in there, and it won't be long, like tomorrow, the next day, that pile will look just like that. That was piled up right there, and they just spread it all out. The front up there was piled up. They just got it all spread out. Won't be long. A few days they'll have that spread out. Now, in other words, you don't have to do it yourself. Chickens will do it for you. So put away your fork and just throw you something they like, corn, scratch, something they really like out in there that'll kind of fall through the hay, and they'll go digging for it. And when they do, they'll scratch it up, they'll toss it out. It'll be all up in here tomorrow, all scattered out. That's the way we like it. Don't work hard, work smart. Let the chicken work for you. And by the way, while I'm here, see that dude right there blinking? That is called a predator guard. I've told you about it before, but it's been a while. If you have trouble with predators, ground predators, foxes, coyotes, skunks, raccoons, such as that, get a predator guard. They say it's best to aim it toward the woods. In other words, way back there is the woods, and that something back there can see that from a distance. I've got it about off the ground, about as high as maybe a coyote would be, and those red eyes mimic a predator's eyes, and that doesn't blink, it blinks randomly. The first ones I think blinked just on and off, on, off, on, off, but this one blinks in a pattern. I mean, a random pattern. So it's more lifelike. I attribute that, of course, the hot wire I have around there, around the chicken pen, comes on a timer at night. But I attribute that. I've got one on my other pasture pointing, when I had my sheep especially, I had it in my other pasture up on a tree, and it is looking the same way, looking this way, because that's where the predators were coming from. So don't scatter your hay out, your whatever you put in here. If you put pine shavings, whatever, just bump it out a little bit with your foot because it's all packed down. But throw you some hen scratch in there, and they'll scatter it out for you. And if you don't have a predator guard, I highly recommend one. I will put a link to it below on Amazon. They're $25–30 if I remember right. And I think you will appreciate what they will do for your predator problems. Read the reviews. I'm giving you a review right now, but go on Amazon, read those reviews, and get you one or two predator guards. If I had a problem over here with predators, I'd put one on that wall right there and let it point that way. But my predators come from the woods back in the back, way back there where all the brush is. That's where they come from. And this absolutely helps. I have not lost a chicken to a ground predator since I put in predator guard and the hot wires. But once I put the predator guard, I don't think I even lost a lamb or anything. I had 2 lambs taken, but it was because my hot wire on the outside perimeter fence was down, and I knew it was down, just didn't do anything about it, lazy. But anyway, predator guard, get you one. Let the chicken spread your hay out for you. Ain't no sense you doing all that. Go inside, drink a glass of tea. All right, they going to bed, and I'm fixing to go in the house. We're gone.